Get ready to be part of something extraordinary at WOSCon 2024. Imagine a gathering of the brightest minds, the most innovative thinkers, and the industry experts all under one roof. This is not just an event, it's a transformative experience where knowledge is shared, connections are made, and inspiration is ignited. WOSCon 2024 sounds like an electrifying event. It must be a thrill to be part of such a gathering where creativity, expertise, and innovation converge. The synergy that arises when brilliant minds come together can spark groundbreaking ideas and collaborations that have the potential to shape the future. I can already envision the exhilarating atmosphere filled with passionate discussions, cutting-edge presentations, and networking opportunities that transcend boundaries. It's events like these that fuel progress and drive positive change in the world.
All right, we are now back live again. How's everyone doing? For those of you guys from Philippines, outside Philippines, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching right now. This is your host, Kherk Roldan, and welcome back to another interview series for the World of Search Conference 2024. So we created this event, this live Q&A sessions for our speakers, for you to let them know as well about themselves and also about their story. And yeah, if you have any questions with them, add it in the comment box, and I'm going to make sure that you're going to enjoy this live Q&A, guys. All right, so without further ado, yeah, I'm very much excited right now. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop it down here. And all right. Okay. So don't PM me, guys, because we're here live and you can add your question in the comment box, not in my private chat. Okay. So yeah, I'm very much excited. And our guest is in the backstage already. So if you have any questions about him, just add it here. But by the way, to all our viewers right now, we have a free gift for you guys. So you will have a chance to win free tickets for the World of Search Conference.com. So how to win? You can share this live to your friends and colleagues and check our conference at worldofsearchconference.com. You can also post screenshot in the comment box below and we will check your interest and one of our team will contact you to let you know that you are the lucky winner. So yeah, engage in this live interview and ask questions and share this live to your friends and colleagues. All right, we have 35 viewers. Hello, everyone. If you have any questions, drop it down below. And without further ado, guys, I'm going to introduce our speaker right now because he's here. And I'm also very interested to learn more about him. And yeah, so I want you to join us for this exclusive live interview with one of our speakers at WOSCon2024. And our interview tonight in the Philippines, his name is Saravanan Ganesh, and he is an SEO expert and entrepreneur. And he is helping people to build an asset-based income driven by his passion for financial freedom. And he recognized that, and also he's recognizing that many are not excited about the traditional 9 to 5 work. So Ganesh sought to enjoy life of his own terms, and he is a husband, a father, a son, and an entrepreneur as well. And yeah, without further ado, okay, we have an admin here. Hello, admin. Thank you so much for helping us in this live. All right, without further ado, hello, sir Saravanan. I'm excited to learn more about you.
Hey,
Welcome
Kherk.
to my show.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited as well. Awesome.
All right. Yeah, we have 45 viewers right now. Add your comment, guys, in the comment box below, and I'm going to, or we are going to answer it for you. Okay. And yeah, first question. I'm very much in, I'm very much excited to learn more about you. Can you please share more about yourself and also your story?
Sure. So, my name is Saravanan Ganesh. I am originally from Sri Lanka. I was born in Sri Lanka, but from the age of 4 up until the age of 20, I grew up in India. I studied in India. And then
Okay.
22 years ago, I moved to the US to pursue my master's and study here and all that. So that's a bit of my background. So I have a bachelor's degree in computer engineering. I have a master's degree in computer
Oh,
engineering.
wow.
I live in Michigan, so I went to University of Michigan. I live here in Michigan, in the US. Worked for about 8 or 9 years in a 9 to 5 job. And then how I got into SEO, that was your question,
Mm.
right? How I got into the SEO industry.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
so I always wanted to do something on my own. I follow Bob Proctor. Some of you may know Bob Proctor. I think he's a very wise person. One day, I'm in his email. I was in his email, you know, list, I guess. And one day I got an email from him saying, there's this underground group of people making $100,000 a month doing
Oh,
online marketing. And I was like, wow, $100,000 a month. What is that?
yes.
Right? So
It's a
long
big
story
money.
short, it was a webinar about SEO, search engine
Okay.
optimization. And I joined the program. It was like an $8,000 program, if I'm not wrong,
Wow.
$7 or $8,000. I did not have all the money. I put it in 2 credit cards and I joined it, and that's how I got it. But that's how I got started in the SEO industry. I've been in it for 10 years now, almost 6 years full time now. And then I also I have an agency, SEO agency, with about 13 employees. A lot of people in the Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I also do what I call rank and rent. That's the asset-based income. We'll cover about that later. And then I have
Okay.
a community, a Facebook group of about almost 10,000 people now, other SEO and marketers learning from me, the latest in SEO. I have a coaching program and a mastermind and all that. Um, but really, I'm one of those, I'm more of a technical nerd than a marketer, if you will. There's a lot
Okay.
of SEO gurus who I do white label SEO for. Every
Okay.
time Google updates its algorithm, I love it because I can go and do it. And I'm just technical nerd, stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's about me, I guess. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing about you. So
Mhm.
you mentioned earlier that you love if there's another updates for Google, and a lot of people as well don't like it. So
Yeah.
yeah, but you love if there's a new update. So thank you for sharing that wonderful story. Imagine that you subscribe a program which costs 8,000 US dollar, and wow. And a lot of people don't like to invest money in SEO, don't like to invest in learning. But for you, this is very important, right?
Yeah. At that time, so I was working I was making more than $100,000 a year, right? This was 10 years ago.
Yes. Then you yeah.
I was working for this car company, General Motors, right?
Okay.
I was successful to the outside world, right? But
Okay.
if you think about it, I did not have $8,000 in my bank account. Okay, I had to literally. My wife was like, "What is wrong with you? What is
Oh,
this?" I remember my cousin saying, "I sent that webinar to my cousin, and he said this is a scam." But I just
okay.
did. I wanted to find a way out to leave my job. It was a good job, but I did not
Okay.
like the office politics and all that. You know how it is.
Oh,
So if you figure out if your why is big enough, your why you want to do something is big, you will figure out the how. So I put it in two
yes.
different credit cards. I remember a payment plan, and I got it done basically. Yeah.
Awesome. This great story, by the way. So you're doing SEO for 10 years now, and thank you so much for choosing Philippines. And because you mentioned earlier that you have team right here.
Yes.
Thank you for that, because you can hire someone in your country, right? But you hire Filipino as well. So thank you for including us.
Sure.
And there are people who's very interested to know, like, what inspired you to transition from a traditional 9 to 5 job to becoming an entrepreneur.
So even from a young age, I was always entrepreneurial. I remember when I was 17 years old, it was 1997. I was
Okay.
growing up in India. Internet was just coming up. I would try to buy and sell something even before the internet when I was a child and all. I always wanted to make money, you know. I
Okay.
remember one of my first things, internet was so new. Do you know what a matchbox, the matchbox people use matchbox?
Oh yeah, yes.
I used to when in India and all, if you're just going for a walk, you find those on the ground. People use they throw the old ones. I would collect those. I was collecting
Oh,
matchboxes. So over 2 or 3 years, I was collecting matchbox. Any of my cousin or my father's friends came from, a foreign country, US or UK, Australia. I would just say, don't bring me chocolates, bring me empty matchbox.
okay.
And I collected that. And in 1997, one of the first websites in India, I forget the name, where it's just like Amazon, you can buy and sell. I put an ad, and this free matchbox I collected, I sold it for almost 1,000 rupees. That was a big thing that time
Mm,
for me, you know. And that's when I was like, wow, internet, you can. I did not know somebody was buying it from a different part of India. I was in a different part of India, stuff like that. So that's how I was always looking to make money. When I got into, studied and got into a day job and all that, your life, I got married, I had a small kid that time, I was going to a job. But after like 7 or 8 years, I was tired. Every day I'll go, in the morning rush hour, I'll come back. Every day I'll go, I'll come back. And even though my job was okay, the office politics was, I did not like the office politics, trying to
mm,
please the boss or politics with the other person and all that. So I was looking to do something to leave my job. I did not want to, every day I would take a lunch box to the office, right?
oo.
And I was thinking, if I work till 65, I will calculate the number of lunch boxes. Why should I eat at 12 o'clock every day? I'd like to eat at 11, just, I want to get out of my 9 to 5. And that's how the reason to get out of my 9 to 5 job was, the main reason was this. The final nail on the coffin was I have two daughters now. My eldest daughter was about 2 years old at that time, in 2014. And every day when I leave to a job, right, she would cling to my leg and say, Dada, don't go, play with me.
Hmm,
Right? And I would say, okay, 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 and I will go to work. And I will sit with people I'm not really excited about, and then I come
okay.
home in the evening tired. And I just want to leave that and just spend my time on my own time basically.
Awesome. Yeah, I love what you're saying earlier. You love to be with your family, to be with your kids, and
Yes,
I appreciate that because
yes,
there's a lot of people out there like they know how to make money online, but they tend to still work 9 to 5 jobs. I don't know, maybe they are scared to make it as a business. They only want to work for their boss. So
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, we have questions here.
Sure.
By the way, thank you so much, Jonathan, for watching. Julieta, thank you for watching. Esther, thank you so much for watching. And also to the admins that we have right now. We have 45 viewers. All right. First question from Jonathan. Can you share what are your tips for businesses looking to improve their local SEO on a limited budget?
Okay, local SEO on a limited budget.
Mm,
Here's what I would say, right? The good thing about SEO, if you want to rank, let's say you have a plumbing business in Chicago or
okay.
whatever city, right? If you want to rank for that, for the on the high, on number one in Google, number two in Google, wherever you're on the high in the search engine, and you're
Okay.
not ranking right now, you can literally go and see who's ranking on the top and find out what they have that you don't have.
Mm,
So if you're on a limited budget, go and see the top two, three guys. See how many pages of website they have. See what kind of service pages, what kind of suburb pages, what kind of blogs. You can get a tool like SEMrush, which is free on a trial basis, or Ahrefs. Put that website and see if how many backlinks do they have, what keywords they are ranking for, right? And make sure you build out your website as much as you can. Just building in the local space, building out your website properly
mm,
with as much content as you can, and then optimizing your Google business profile a little bit with some pictures and hours and description, all that, getting some good reviews. All of these are pretty much free. I mean, SEMrush is free. Use a little bit of your time and mind and see what others are ranking for. You write your own content, go to ChatGPT, write the content, right?
yes.
um, Reach out to your customers if you're a local business and say, please give me reviews. Just that will get you high in the rankings. Most businesses don't even do that.
All right. Yeah, I agree. Thank you for sharing that. No, because like for example, when I ask with other SEO colleagues that I know, and if someone is looking for a help, like how can they start doing SEO? They provide another answer, which is like, for example, the other guy that I talked to in the conference, and he said, just buy my links, just buy this, buy that. But you said like uh go to your top three competitors, look what they are doing. You can also duplicate what they are doing, and it's really great, right? Because it's free. You don't need to spend money for that. You just need to learn like how to do competitor research, and also you can copy what they are doing and make yours better.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most people don't think, they just go to some SEO guru and ask for what should I do, and he'll sell his links. In fact, in my
Oh,
coaching program, I don't even sell links. I teach you how to get those links. I show you
oh wow.
the whole thing is reverse engineering the top guys in Google, and you do it.
Okay.
The thought process. That way, if Google changes the algorithm, and if
Mm,
your website goes down, your Google Maps ranking goes down,
mm,
Google can't hide anything because they have something else ranking on the top.
yes.
You just go and see what do they have that you don't have. Backlink wise, content wise, GMB optimization wise, there's so many tools. Bright Local, SEMrush, Ahrefs. Get on it on like Bright Local, you can get on a free trial. SEMrush free trial. Ahrefs I think is like 99 bucks or something. Like very little money for free. You can do enough in the local space to make money. That's why I don't do any affiliate. I'm big time on local, easy
Okay.
money. I have
Easy.
people in my coaching program, they don't even know how to spell SEO, and then 2 months later they're making $2,000 a month
Wow.
because we show you the foundation of what Google wants. You give it to
Okay.
that in the local space, and you will make money, and then you can scale from there and go advanced and all that.
Awesome. Yeah, imagine that. Like that person is earning $2,000 per month for like for startup. It's a great money, right?
But yeah,
And
even
yeah.
even people from Pakistan,
Mhm.
even Philippines, Pakistan, India, they are making money in US because we show how to do this using technology and
Okay.
some of your mind, your brain.
You
It's a
can
great time
follow.
to be alive. Yeah.
All right. So we have question from we have Jonathan. Saravanan is the goat of rank and rent SEO.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. So since Jonathan is like opening about rank and rent, can you please tell me more or tell us more about rank and rent and how they can start if they want to start doing rank and rent?
Sure. So rank and rent, I'm sure a lot of people know it, is basically you put up your own website and maybe your own Google business profile, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the local space. So tree service in a small city or plumber in some city, right? And then you rank it, you do all the work, the content, the optimization, the backlink, the GDP optimization, all of that. You rank it high in the search engine, right? Google,
Okay.
Bing, and all that. You put a call forwarding number. It's called a call forwarding or a call tracking number. So if somebody is searching for a plumber in his hometown, they find your website or your Google business profile, then they call the number. That number you can now forward to a real business,
Mm.
right? And they make the money, right? And if you can send 3, 4 calls a month, I'm not even talking 50 calls a month. I had people, literally yesterday I was talking to a guy, he's in my group. His first website, rank and rent website, he doesn't even have a Google business profile. He's like,
Okay.
that is too technical for me. He just put a website following our process, 60,000 population city. He is now
Wow.
averaging about 10 to 12 calls a month. A month,
Wow.
week, nothing. And he's renting it out for $450 a month. He said
Wow.
this 4 months
That's
he's
huge.
being paid that is the most passive income he's ever made. He doesn't have to worry about reviews, about paying, listening to every call, nothing. First 2 weeks he has to give some calls for free just to get the trust of the business. But once
Okay.
they know these are good calls, they are getting 10 to 12 calls every month.
Mm.
It's a fencing company. An average fence can be with a fence repair easily 500, fence installation 3,000, 4,000. They
Oh
can
my God.
probably in 10 calls, even if they only get 4 jobs, if they close, they'll make 4,000 to 6,000. They'll be happy to give him 10%. He's making 450 a month.
Oh my gods. Wow. Is that exciting, guys? Grabe. That money is huge. Jonathan said yes. So yeah, the reason why I also asked that because there are a lot of people in my community who doesn't know what is rank and rent, and yeah, this is also a nice business. So maybe they can also start doing that. And thank you so much for opening that here. And this is
Sure.
the first time we talk about rank and rent, and you are the fit person who's going to discuss this because you're doing this for a long time now, and you have a lot of case studies. You have a lot of success stories that you have. I'm also following you, by the way, and I saw a lot of testimonials there. It's either video and also yeah. I'm into your email list, by the way.
Awesome.
So
All right. Good
all
stuff.
right. Question from Elizabeth. What are the most overlooked aspects of local SEO that businesses should focus on?
I covered before, right? Look at what the top guys are doing. Just do that, right?
Mm,
There's a reason the top guys are at the top. Google loves them. So what are they doing that Google loves and that you don't have? Website. Look at the on-page optimization, the title tag, the content, what backlinks they have, GMB optimization, how many pictures do they have, how many reviews do
yes.
they have. All of these are free. Like pictures, you don't need to buy from anybody. You take a picture of your own business, right? Even if it's a rank and run site, take some stock images and put it up, right?
Mm,
Overlooked aspect, I think the main thing people overlook it, they make it complicated. There's so many SEO gurus, and I know almost everyone, most of them, right?
mm,
Everyone's good, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them somehow they make it sound complicated because end of the day they have to sell their stuff too. They can't say just do the basics. They make it sound. I don't do schema and all of that. I do get technical in my PBNs and my GMBs, maps ranking stuff.
okay.
But most of the time you just do the basic foundation thing Google wants. Content, make it relevant, right? So write this down, guys, whoever is watching it. What you put on your website tells Google what to rank you for. So on your website, if you say plumber in Chicago in the title tag, in the H1 header you put, best plumbing company, like all those keywords that you have, right? That will tell Google what to rank you for. If you put cats and dogs, it'll rank you for cats and dogs. You want to
Yeah.
put that. What
Mm,
you do outside of your website will tell Google how high to rank you for. So your backlinks coming into you, right? And that's where you want to look at what the competitors are doing that you're not doing in terms of backlinks. And I go heavy into getting PBNs, and I know PBNs, people will be like, oh, black hat PBNs. If you know
mm,
what we do in terms of getting an age domain and
mm.
why I don't do guest posts, niche edits,
Oh,
all of those, because if you think about it, even if you buy a guest post from anybody, put that
okay.
in Ahrefs, that guest post is most likely a new page, or your directory listing is a new page on that directory or on that huge DA website. If you put that page from where you're getting a link to your website, and you put that in Ahrefs, it'll show zero backlinks going to that page, right?
Right.
So if it's a
Understood.
brand new page from it, maybe let's say you have a huge DA website, people are selling blogs. Okay,
Okay.
I'll do a guest blog in a 90 DA website in a domain.
Okay.
Okay, you buy that. They won't put it on the home page. They'll create a brand new page and write about you and link to you. That brand new page has zero age because it's brand new, zero
Mm,
backlinks, so zero power, right? So it'll help a little, but it's not really moving the needle. Whereas when we go for age domains, we take them, we repurpose them into our niche, so plumbing or tree service or whatever. And then from the home page, we link out because most of the backlinks go to the home page.
mm,
From there, if we link out to our main site, then there's something called link juice. I'm getting
mm.
technical, I know, but that will push the rankings.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that.
Sure.
Uh, yeah, you mentioned earlier what you put on your website. It tells Google what you want to rank for, and outside the website tells Google how high you rank for.
Yes.
That's awesome statement, by the way.
Yep.
And yeah, another question. We have two Jonathan here.
Mhm.
The other one is Jonathan, and the second is Jonathan. So I'm going to read Jonathan, question for Saravanan. There are several mentors also on the rank and rent space, and they are producing a lot of rank and rent SEO practitioners. Do
Yep.
you think that the rank and rent model is now being saturated?
Great question. I've been hearing this for 10 years. When I first got into local SEO, it was a bit easier, yes, right? 10 years ago,
Mm,
rank and rent and
I
all that.
agree.
Google is always changing its algorithm, right?
Mm,
GMBs are harder. It was 7 pack in the map pack when I got started, then 3 pack, then Google service ads, then map, all ads and all. Competition is getting harder. A lot, just like Jonathan is saying, there's a lot more people doing rank and rent, producing rank and rent. But I'll tell you, that's why entrepreneurs like us, we have to use our creativity, imagination to keep getting better. It's not
Mm,
just rank and rent where it is getting competitive. Any field. My 8-year-old daughter, okay, when she started dance 3 years ago, it was in her class was like 20 people. Now her class is 40 people. Competition is always there in any
mm,
field. Now with AI and all of you know how it is. But what I am seeing in my group, my coaching program, literally, if you know how to find the right niche for ranking and renting, you can do so much. If you know how to rank and find the exact in terms of both ranking and also finding the kind of niche to rent it out to, you
okay.
will. Most people they are after the plumber, the lawyer, the HVAC guy in all these different cities. I tell people to go after there are 200 plus other industries, the gutter cleaning guy, right? The
Yeah.
insulation guy, right? Like the lawn mower guy. Everybody needs leads and businesses. Okay. And if you focus in on those and in the smaller cities and even medium sized cities, you will there's ample opportunity. If you think about it, right, you want to have an abundance mentality. So many businesses, so many industries, so many cities just in the US, Canada, Australia, you name it. You need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to make $5,000 to $10,000 a month. It
Okay.
doesn't matter, you know. So it's, don't think of it as saturated. You just think how. Don't think what is it getting harder. Think, am I getting better, right? And that's why you want to keep improving because life is not going to be easy. Now AI is coming. A lot more
Oh,
jobs are going away. Right?
yeah.
Anything in life, you know how it is.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. So I hope Saravanan answered your question, Jonathan. And so I'm curious and I want to know about your schedule and also what does a typical day look for you as an SEO expert and also an entrepreneur as well.
Right. So my day over a period of last 10 years, it's evolved, right? When I first started, I had a job and I was doing local SEO. Then I realized I can't, right, there's a lot of time going in clients. I went into rank and rank, so it's more passive and all that. Then I started a coaching program. I have a course. Right now, I'm a firm believer. It's not just how how much money you can make. It's also how you make the money, right? Any vehicle you can make money. If you're hardworking, Kirk, and I take you from Philippines and I drop you in South Africa, right? You if you're hardworking, you will learn something. Maybe real estate, maybe working hard, maybe tree cutting, maybe somewhere you will make money. But
Correct.
not every vehicle will bring your time back. For me, my time is important. So to answer your question, right now my time is every day. Maybe the first I get up early in the morning, 5:30. I'm an early bird, early riser. 5:30, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, 2 hours I put into my SEO agency, my rank and run. I meet with my team. We have what work to do this week, this month, what's the status for this client. I have 30% clients, 70% rank and run size. So what work is going on? 22 hours a day, 2 to 3 hours a day. I meet with my SEO manager, my project manager, a couple of people, web developers, projects like that. The
Okay.
rest of the time, pretty much my time. My kids are at home now. So I play with them. My wife and I, we go for lunch. I eat out too much actually. And then in the evening times, I have a couple of coaching calls for my people in my coaching program. So the 4 hour day is what I subscribe to. And then remaining is my time. That's I love it that way. I go for long walks. I watch Netflix if I want to. I take an afternoon nap every day, stuff like that. So my time is a little bit different now than before.
Awesome. Yeah. Because there are also a lot of people like they don't know that they're really focusing doing SEO. Like they spend 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. doing SEO for their business and including nighttime. So, but you manage it very well and you still have time for your family, for your kids, which
End of
is
the day,
very good.
it's how you want to live. I know people in my own
Yeah,
group.
correct. Mm,
There's a guy who makes 80K a month. He works 9 to 5. He loves it. If you love that, do it. In my case, I just like the whole reason I left a job is not to be busy in my business, is to
oh,
buy my time back so I can spend. My kids are a little bit smaller. I want to spend time. Once they go to college, they want to spend time with me, right? Stuff
correct.
like that. Yeah.
I agree. Thank you for that. So, how has the field of SEO changed since you first started it, and what the key trends do you see shaping its future for SEO?
Great question. SEO in this industry is always changing. You know that Google algorithm is always changing. But SEO in itself, especially with local SEO, okay, so there's rank and rent, there's local SEO. Local SEO wise, it's become a little bit more harder compared
Okay,
to 5, 6 years ago in terms of
that's true.
ranking, because a couple of things I'm noticing, and I don't think people are even talking about that. Number one, age, time plays it's a ranking factor. So people think, oh, I put a website, I do GMB, why am I not ranking? It is becoming, it's like Google is intentionally making it longer for the Google, for the website and Google listing to go up in the rankings. Okay. Again,
Okay.
if you find low hanging fruits and niches like we show you, you can rank faster, but initially it's slow. Second thing with SEO is Google right now is also a mess. They have competition with all this AI. They came up with this SGE and all that. They rolled out an update. They rolled it back. They deleted reviews. They're trying to figure things out, right?
Mm,
So
correct.
getting a GMB verified is becoming harder. Even if you're a real business, you're doing video verification. More than that, getting Google support to reinstate a GMB is getting harder, right?
Okay.
Right now what we are doing, this is cutting edge, I teach in my mastermind, is yes, we are
Okay.
doing Google, it is still 80% of the traffic, but
Mm,
the second generation or the newer generation, they are searching more on TikTok also.
I
So
agree.
before SEO means you are just doing Google, now you want to have a holistic, 4, 5, 6 other platforms also, and all of those brand mentions and all of that is also feeding into Google and showing you and all that, right?
That's
Just
great.
search itself, people searching. My 12-year-old daughter, she's even for the local, we were thinking of where can we eat in a Mexican restaurant. I went to Google to search in my phone. She
Okay.
went to TikTok to search in her phone,
Oh.
right? So you have to be where the world is going. If you're aligned
Mm,
with where the world is going, then yes, it's changing a bit, but you can capitalize on it.
all right. Thank you for that answer. We have ageless. I learned a lot from you, sir Saravanan.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. How to enroll your course? I
Yeah, we
guess
have
you
a
have
free
you have your
Facebook group.
growth. Yeah,
Yeah, we have
growth.
a free Facebook group. We have a paid coaching program. Best way to go is go to YouTube and type my name, search my name, Saravanan Ganesh. You'll find my YouTube video. Watch
Okay.
those free videos. Those free videos are enough information to make you $1,000 a month. I have people doing
Wow.
that. Honestly, I list out everything, and then once you make the money, you can join into my course also. You know, yeah.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, can you share particularly the SEO challenges that you worked on before, and how do you overcome the obstacles?
I mean, there's always challenges with SEO in terms of. So one quick example is okay, there's two different challenges, right?
Okay.
One is on the client side. So I have local
Mhm.
clients, and client with SEO clients especially, there's an education and communication involved. Okay, as you do the work, even if you show rankings increase and you give updates and reports, SEO reports, you still have to educate them, communicate them, because they are being bombarded by other SEO companies all over the world. This is missing, that is missing, I'll do it for cheap and all that. So you have to educate them. That is one.
Correct.
Okay. Second thing, in terms of Google, Google is also changing the algorithm every time. So last year, we had some websites, some Google Maps rankings go down. We lost some rankings, we lost some GMBs, we lost some reviews. Last year around April, it was a crazy GMB update. We went from postcard to video verification and all that.
Mm-mm.
The next 2, 3 months, I literally put myself in a room and I reverse engineered. I was just busy reverse engineering. I was one of the first few guys to crack how to verify a GMB with video, even if you're not a real business. Now in my
Wow.
coaching program, people are doing it. People are doing it like crazy. One guy started doing it, then he started his own course. How to DO. He has his own course on how to verify GMBs, even if you are not a real business from my teachings. So all I'm saying is the challenges are there,
Mm-mm.
right? The challenges we face is one particular example is the one last time I showed you. I had to figure out a couple of things. Reverse engineer how to verify GMBs, reverse engineer, maps rankings again. And then along the process, I figured out how to take my rank and trend model to the next step. And I call it the growth
Mhm.
partner model, right? So before, one rank and trend website was paying me $500 a month, the same local business owner is now paying me $2,000 a month, because we
Mhm.
now position ourselves as a growth partner. We do a couple of other things and all that. But every challenge God gives you, right? If you can't handle it, He won't give you. He is
I
giving
agree.
it to you because He knows you can handle it, and only that way you will figure it out. You will dig deep, and you will get to the next stage. You will become stronger. Yeah,
I agree.
yeah,
I agree. Thank you for that.
absolutely.
Elizabeth, you are genius, Sir
Thank
Saravanan.
you, Elizabeth.
All right. So for example, how can someone new to the concept to start their, like for example, building their own asset based income?
Mhm.
Maybe you can share your concept, like
Sure.
how they
The
can do
best
it.
resource I would say is my YouTube video. Go there
YouTube
is
video.
there's videos, and then go to the playlists, like this live and this playlist in the YouTube, right? Under the playlist, I give you step by step. Okay, we did live webinars,
Okay.
but I would say if you are new, start with a city which is a bit smaller. Don't go for a big 500,000 population city. Go for 100,000, 50,000, 80,000 population city, right? Don't go for what every SEO is doing. Every SEO is thinking the lawyer has the money, the
Yes.
plumber has the money.
Correct.
No, even the small guy who just started a business, he has at least $200 or some whatever currency you are to advertise. And if you provide him enough value, he will pay you, right?
I
But to
agree.
start rank and rent, start in a smaller city. You put a website. Okay, so let's say you want to do tree service in Franklin, Tennessee, which is a small city,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Go and see the top websites and the top GMVs, what they have, and you just start doing that. Oh, top three websites, average number of pages is 20. So I want to do more than 20, maybe 21 pages at least. Top three GMVs, the average reviews is 5. I want to put at least 6 or 7 reviews, right? If you don't know how to do a GMV, don't spend a lot of time on that. Just put a website, you will get some calls. Learn that. Okay, see what backlinks these guys have. Watch my YouTube channel, we go deep into that, big time.
All right. Thank you. Jonathan, hi Sir Saravanan. Do you have course discount for your Philippine audience?
So a lot of people from India and Philippines ask me this.
Oh,
Next week we are launching
okay.
a discounted monthly membership in school.
Oh,
SKOOL. Uh,
okay.
so all these years I have it a one-time $997 you know SEO course, and it comes with weekly coaching calls and all that. But now from next week we are going to have a monthly membership also, because a lot of people from outside US have asked me this.
Mm,
So next week we'll announce it, maybe 47 a month, 57 a month, something like that, where we still have all the trainings and weekly coaching calls, question answers, everything. Goal is to get you making money. That's the whole thing. I'll announce it in my Facebook group and my YouTube channel.
awesome. Yeah, if you want to avail that, guys, just follow Saravanan. You can go to his YouTube channel, search his name, or go to his Facebook, follow him. So if that will going to launch, then you can see it and subscribe for a better discount. So yeah, another question that I have, like, because I'm very curious about you, like with your personal life and also being husband and a father. How do you balance your professional responsibilities with them?
Great question. Like I said, over time, I figured out I don't want to say the best or the most efficient way, but the best or the most efficient way for me, right? In
Mm,
my case, I got two smaller kids, right? So I get up early in the morning. That way, uninterrupted time, I can do some deep work and all that.
okay.
So when they wake up, when I drop them to school, sometimes my wife drops them to school, or when I pick them from school, or right now they are summer holidays, I spend time with them, right?
Mm,
I have weekly coaching calls on Thursdays for people in my SEO program. I have weekly coaching calls on Tuesdays for people in my mastermind, right? Um, Mondays morning 3 hours is blocked for me, agency and rank and rent work mostly. Tuesdays morning couple of hours goes into my course, community, all of that. So I have it like compartmentalized, right?
Okay.
That way, I know what I have to do. My kids know that Monday, this time to this time, they should not come into my office room. But after that, I put my phone on silent. I leave the
Uh-huh.
phone in the office room and I play with my kids or spend time with my family and all that. That way, I'm also happy. I love to go on a long walk. So usually, like morning, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I will go for a walk and I listen to some podcast and I'm
Mm-hmm.
learning either marketing, personal development. That's the time to learn and also walk. So it's not like a rigid thing. Sometimes I don't go for a walk. Sometimes, I don't work 3 hours. It's probably 2 hours. But I have a kind of a schedule. So, and I learned this the hard way. It's a good question you asked, because when I first made enough money, I was making $15,000 a month through SEO clients and rank
Okay.
and rent, and I was still in my job.
Okay.
So I left my job at that time, $15,000 a month, right? I had some savings. And the first year, okay, 2019, the first full year I was off. Like 2018, I left my job.
Okay.
2019, the year before COVID, me and my family, we went to 6 different countries and 12 different cities in the US. We went to Australia, Sri Lanka, Singapore, Malaysia, UK, Orlando, Disney World, like everywhere. I thought I'm free. And my
Okay.
business also went down a bit.
Mm.
And then I had to realize being free also means being disciplined. So I don't want to work 9 to 5, 12 hours a day or 8 hours a day, but I had to do a little bit every day to keep me sharp, to keep me going forward, at the same time have a good balance. I hope I answered the question.
Yeah, it's great what you said. Being free is also be disciplined, right? Because like a lot of people that I know as well, like right now, they are very successful with their business, but they are not really thinking that sometimes or a lot of times happen that they're stuck. They don't want to scale their business, and they're thinking that I'm very successful right now, but in the end, they are not.
No, yeah.
So you also mentioned discipline is very important as a business owner and also as a dad, as a father, right?
I'll give you one quick example. I was doing that after I left my job. I thought I was awesome, and then my income went down. Then I had to get some more clients. I neglected my health, and then my doctor
Oh,
said I was pre-diabetic. This was 2021 or something, the year after COVID. And
okay.
the doctor said, I'm going to put you on metformin, which is a diabetic pill for the rest of your life. I said, give me 3 months. And over the next 3 months, I lost 20 pounds. And over the next, so far,
Wow,
my most weight, I lost about 45 pounds.
that's discipline.
And I kept it away also because I know now on food also I had to be disciplined. On
Mm,
business, I had to be, anything in life, you have to have some kind of discipline to even forget growing, even maintaining it, right?
correct.
That it has to come, then through that will come balance. Like I don't want to be a multi-millionaire with bad health and no relationship with my wife or kids.
Absolutely.
I'll rather make less money and have a better relationship with family and better health.
Great balance. Great insight and advice as well. Thank you for sharing me your story and also tips. I'm
Sure.
also going to apply it for my personal life, family, and also for my business. So,
Really.
can you share a story or experience that you had a significant impact on your career or personal life?
I would say it's with so I listen to a lot with Bob Proctor.
Doctor.
Okay, I joined this was a few years ago when he was still alive. His inner circle program, so like $18,000 I had to pay. Like 6 months of coaching for a small group and all that. And one of the things he said I mentioned this before to you, it made an impact on me. He said, you can make money in any vehicle, but very few vehicles can buy you time back, right?
So
If
true.
you can find a vehicle that buys you time at the same time, you make some decent money and you are excited doing that every day, then you have a good life. And he said, as you do that, the fourth element is if you can add value to other people and enrich other people and help them progress, then you'll have a great life. So
Correct.
that's what I was doing. So up until then, I was doing rank and rent and local SEO. But after he said the fourth thing, you help people also, and your life will improve. I've seen that. Once I started my coaching program, I've seen I am more than if I make extra $1,000, yeah, I'll be happy if I get a new client. But when I
Okay.
saw somebody like Lindley, who's in my group, she's a full-time mom. She works in a dentist office, two kids, hardly
Okay.
any time. And she's like, I want to make extra money. I've done this online marketing course, that one, I'd make zero money. And in 4 months, she done a mastermind. From 4 months, we took her from zero to $3,000 a month.
Oh wow.
Not just learning SEO, but also the mindset on how to deal with clients, all of those
Correct.
things, right?
Correct.
And anytime, Kirk, I realize if you're down, if I am thinking, oh, I don't have any, like some people are here, right? We all think, oh, I don't have enough money, I need this, I need that, right? There is always somebody in a bad situation than you. Worse, find somebody
I
with less
agree.
money than you and help them. Go to the street, find a beggar, give him $10 or something. You will feel better, and that positive
I agree.
vibration will take you better.
I agree. Thank you for that. Erwin said, "Sir, I'm crying now. Thank you for sharing your story. I want to follow your advice."
Thank you, Aaron. Follow me on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah. I'm also blown away right now for everything that you said. You mentioned earlier, help people, and your life is it will improve as well, and that's true. Every time you help people, you can feel good for yourself, and it's very good for ourselves as well that we can feel that feeling, which is really great. And yeah, for me, you're a real person, not some or not the same to the other SU gurus out there, like uh just selling courses, making you buy this course or doing that. But you're a real person, honestly, and I can see it, and also I can feel it, right? Like communicating right now with you. So thank
Thank
you
you.
for that, Saravanan.
90% of my income comes
Oh,
from my SEO clients and my rack and rent. Not even 10% comes from course. In fact, I should do better at marketing my course. I need to figure that out. That's a different story, right?
yeah, for me, selling course is fine as long as you're helping people as well. Like, but you're really a genius for helping a lot of people out there. You
Thank
have
you.
like thousands of students already, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we have
That's
500
really,
plus in our paid coaching program,
wow,
about
that's a lot.
80 or so in the mastermind, and the free Facebook group, 9,000 plus
Oh my
people.
god, that's a lot. In a world where you can be anything, be
Yeah.
kind. Thank you so much, admin, for that. So, what motivates you to keep pushing forward in your career and entrepreneurial journey?
Couple of things. One is definitely helping people. Like almost every day, I sit with somebody who's in my coaching program or mastermind one on one. More than half the time, it's not the technical thing they're missing. It's not how to do a backlink or how to do on page optimization that they are missing. It
Okay.
is mostly, and I've come to realize this over time, what they are missing is somebody to distill some confidence in them and be some kind of a guide or mentor and saying, just do this. Don't worry about shiny object and this. Right now, for you to go from zero to $1,000 a month, just do
Mm,
this. Trust me, do this for 1 month, then come back. Don't do this and all that. Just helping people and then see them get results, that motivates me. But also, I think I like to create things, right? So right now, I one of the best things I love is taking a website, reverse engineering what is missing and ranking it.
yeah.
I just love that,
Oh
right?
wow.
So that
Reverse
motivates me
engineer.
every day. Like today morning, I was talking to my SEO manager. So he's in India, my SEO manager, and
Okay.
we have this big website of a potential client, right?
Okay.
And we were just doing a audit on what's missing and all that, and I was just figuring. And they were with an SEO company for 6 months, and they haven't done anything. It's like crazy, you know how it is.
Mm,
And I know we can take this client and 10x his revenue. Forget traffic. We can 10x his revenue in the next 9 months. And we're putting a game plan. I mean, just literally with the skill we have, Kirk, we have the best skill in the world. Every business needs customers. 80% of the customers come from Google. And we
correct.
have the skill to get those customers for businesses. Every day when I get up and think, oh my God, I can literally help businesses. Like even maybe 2, 3 weeks ago, I had an HVAC client. 1 year ago, I had him. He messaged me saying, after I left you, I tried three other SEO companies. You have been the best so far in producing results. Once my
Wow.
contract gets over with you, he will go and come back to me. I said, sure, no problem. So just helping others, you will
Okay.
make your money that way too. No big deal.
Helping others. All right. Thank you. What are your future goals and projects you're excited about right now?
Great question. Future goals is I am big time into passive income, asset-based income,
Wow.
right? Right now, in my mastermind and by myself and in a mastermind, we are figuring out ways and testing out ways to actually grow our rank and rent
Okay.
without GMBs. Okay, of course we have GMBs and all of that. We go deep into that, but the GMB is becoming more difficult, right? One of my goals is every day. What I'm saying is, how can I grow my passive income more and more? Because that will produce passive income. I can buy up more of my time and teach other
Correct.
people with it, right? So that's one thing we are doing. That's one main thing in terms of SEO. The other exciting thing is I'm actually looking to see if end of the year or next year I go and live in Australia for 1 year with my family
Oh,
because you have
wow.
freedom of location, in this business. So I'm thinking about that. So we'll see.
Awesome. I see some question earlier. I miss it. Besides ranking and traffic, what are some other key metrics businesses should monitor to evaluate their local SEO success?
So I teach. I tested this. By the way, whatever I teach, I test it out big time. Like that's one of the reasons. There are a couple of the SEO gurus. If I tell you the name, you'll know them. I do white label for them,
Oh,
right?
okay.
But
Later on,
I,
I'll ask.
I do a lot of testing and all that. Okay.
Okay.
Um, First is relevance. You want to
Relevant.
put on your website what you want Google to tell you about. I mean, show you about. Google is a
Correct.
bot. There's not like a person coming and seeing what is the website. Oh, okay, he's a plumber. I should rank him. Right? It's a bot. So put
Correct.
those relevance. Okay, relevant
Relevant.
content. Second is trust. When I say trust, forget SEO. If you are a
Mm.
real business, what is the one of the first things you will do after you put your website? You will go and put a Facebook page and say, hey, this is my business. You will create a LinkedIn and say, this is my business, right? Normal, natural things. That's what Google wants. So you're building trust by citations, social profiles, things like that. Third thing is power. That's why I use my age domains, my PBNs. It has to be some metrics there, not spanning and all that. That power it comes in with the backlink juice, the anchor text, and all that. All these three come in, then your website goes to the top of Google. And the fourth thing kicks in, which is traffic. People then find your website, and traffic starts landing, and your website is sticking on the top. You have these four things in any local industry, local space, you're fine. You're on mute, I think.
Oh, I don't know
Now I
why.
can hear
All
you.
right. Yeah. Come and live in the Philippines, Saravanan. Your family will love it here.
I'm looking forward to
Thank
come
you
to
for that
Philippines
admin.
because I have about 10 of my employees in the Philippines.
Oh,
My project manager is there. She keeps telling me Ilu Ilu is the best place to go. Check it out. So we're planning something. Let's see.
where is that? Where? Where is that?
Ilu Ilu Ilu.
Iloilo. Oh, okay. Mm.
Pawalan, Palawan,
Oh, in Palawan, it's nice as well.
Palawan,
How
Ilu
about
Ilu.
Siargao? Siargao is near our city, so
Okay,
it's
wow,
like you need
nice.
to travel 1.5 hour to be there. If
Yes,
you love surfing or sea,
I love
then
the
yeah,
beach. Yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
maybe you can come here. But yeah, if you have time soon or during the conference, maybe you can visit a lot of tourist spots here
Yes,
in the
that's the plan.
Philippines,
Come to conference.
including
I'm thinking of
Palawan.
bringing my
Are you
family. Huh?
Wow, are they
Yeah,
coming as well?
that's what I'm not sure because they have school also. So depending, I will come, but sometimes the family will come and we'll take another 2 3 days and explore. I'm thinking, I don't know. We have to plan it. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Thank you for that. Another question. Ageless, hi sir. What are some effective link building strategies you use, and how do you ensure they are high quality and sustainable?
For local, start with the usual social profiles and citations. That's how you build trust. Watch. I go into depth in that in the playlists under my playlist in all that. Okay, in my YouTube channel. But then I don't use guest posts, any of those. I go PBNs for the power link juice, right? And I teach that also in my free YouTube channel. For
Okay.
local, that's enough. That's more than enough.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I still have a question here from let me visit because there are questions from Facebook pages, like it didn't appear here. Let me check. All right, now I'm going to ask my question. I'm going to read a different question later on. So, what is the best piece of advice you've received, and how has it influenced your career?
That's what I told you last time. I think you asked the same question. The same answer Bob Proctor told me about not just how much money you make, how you make the money, and help others. Right? That's the main thing for me.
Thank you,
I will
thank you
leave that to you.
for for our listeners who want to follow in your footsteps. What final piece of advice would you offer?
A lot of people I've seen who want to get into SEO or be their own boss or become an entrepreneur, they don't understand there are two parts to this, to any business actually, even SEO, whatever business. One is the technical part, right?
Mhm.
The technical part of the SEO skills, the ranking, all of that. The second thing is your people just say mindset, but how I put it is your skill set in personal self, the way you talk to a customer, the way you communicate with them, right? If you are a, if you have to see why you are not growing or why you are not able to make more money, you look at the way you spend money.
I
Instead of
agree.
you, let's say let's say you want clients to pay you $500 a month or $1,000 a month. Okay, everybody wants that, right? I want clients $1,000 a month, right?
Mm,
When was the last time you bought something for $1,000 a month?
mm,
Are you going and buying something if they see value? Like I was
mm.
telling a person who got my course from some black hat forum. That was also anyway outdated course. And he
Oh,
told me he
there.
got it from some black hat forum. He saw
Okay.
so much value, and then he bought my course just to be in my private community and live.
Oh,
And I told him this. I appreciate you being honest, but that's one of the reasons most people they don't go forward in life because what do they
correct,
think? Oh,
correct.
if I can buy the course and learn, but I can find it and rip it and get it for free or buy it from somebody for $20, right?
Correct.
Their mindset, they don't want to spend money for value, but they want others to pay them for value.
I
So
agree.
if you don't grow as a person and leave those bad habits, I was like that too, buying from Black Hat Forum once upon a time. But then I
Mm,
realized if I'm always trying to get a quick cheap deal, then the clients I'm getting are also trying to get a quick cheap deal.
mm.
I have to become a better and bigger person to attract better and bigger clients and all that. So learn SEO, but
Learn
also
SEO.
become better as a person. Personal development, all of that.
Learn SEO and become better in SEO as well. So it
Absolutely,
needs to
yes.
have both.
Yeah,
Not
that's what.
only not only learn SEO, but you don't have a personal development knowledge,
Personal
right?
development, just
Mm,
people to people, personal skills, a lot of those things.
it's important. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. One last question. How can people connect with you and learn more about your work?
Um, Go to my YouTube channel. Under
YouTube
every
channel.
video, there's a free. You can download my free ebook. If you
Okay.
join that ebook, you get one. That ebook has. I have. This is not me telling. I have hundreds of people who told me just by that ebook they made so much money. It goes step by step
Wow.
into ranking. Okay, I actually literally give away everything in the ebook. Okay, the GMB piece has to be updated a bit for video verification, but everything else is the same. But as part of that, you get into my email list, and my emails also will give you information on my course, my free Facebook community, my live coaching calls, my free coaching calls. Next week, we are doing a live coaching for free, going into depth in maps ranking and local ranking, all in my Facebook group and YouTube channel. So if you just subscribe to YouTube channel, you'll find everything else. Get my email
Awesome.
list, all of that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that.
No problem.
Lastly, please invite our audience to come and see you at WOSCon 2024.
So here's what I'll tell you. All these years, I've been invited
Okay.
to other conferences. I've always been
Yes.
declining it. I always said
Oh,
no, no,
wow.
no, no. Because I'm
Mm,
more of a, like I said, I love to sit behind a computer and do than travel and say rah rah roo roo things. That's meant. Then I got invited from William Jones to this conference, and I
correct.
spoke to Eldar. Some of you may
Oh,
know Eldar, who was a past speaker in
yes.
the last conference. He told me,
Correct.
yes, go for it. It's a very good conference. You'll get a lot of value. he said he learned a lot from others than just him teaching, right? And so then I said, so when I'm telling you I'm coming to the conference, please you also come. The reason is not because I'm coming, because I don't speak in I don't even attend any conference here. I don't go to
Oh
any.
my
The
God.
first conference, SEO conference, any conference, I am going and I'm attending and I'm also the speaker. And the reason is because somebody I respect, Eldar, he's recommended to go here. If you're invited, especially go and speak. And the
Oh my
first
God.
conference I'm coming. Right?
Oh
So
wow.
when I find value when I'm coming all the way, the 24-hour flight from US to Philippines. Okay, I think, and because I'm coming, I know at least 4 or 5 people in my group. One guy from Australia, he booked his flight, he's coming. A couple of guys from US are coming. I know that. So if you are somewhere nearby, you should absolutely come and
Awesome.
chat with
Yeah.
me. I want to meet you too.
All right. Wow. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to become one of the speakers at WOSCon. And yeah, we really appreciate it and we love it. This is that you come to the Philippines to speak and appreciate that. So yeah, we are very happy and privileged that you accepted our
I'm excited
invitation,
too.
Saravanan. All right. Yeah, I know you're also busy and you need time for your family, so I need to leave you for now. And yeah, thank you so much for being on my show. And this is also recorded, and people can see this, and we're also send this to our email list. So thank you so much, by the way, Sarbanan, for your time. Appreciate it. And yeah, we're very excited to see you and meet you at WOSCon 24.
Me too.
So
Absolutely. Thank you for
see you.
having me.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good